Welcome, my dudes. Welcome back. Alright. Since the last stream we've done, so much has been added, dude. So much. We completely switched the merchant style for the shops. So now we don't have any bugs with it, that I'm aware of at least. Let me say that. Yo, what up, Corn Man? How we doing, my dude? Hope you're freaking doing well, dude. Yeah, so in here you see these registers. Those are like the new shops because the NPCs kept bugging. And I couldn't do too many items per one NPC without it crashing. So I had stores like this that had like, 3 freaking NPCs. The furniture one had like 5 different NPCs. And it just didn't look great, to be honest, so here we are, dude. Yo, what up, Alex? Alright. Yeah, so now we have the full new merchant style. So everything is just on these registers here. And I can fit way more things, dude. Crazy. So we have that set up. And I had to do that and replace every item, dude. So like the furniture store had about 550 items that I had to go and single-handedly replace, put back into the chests, and put into these. Like, dude, ready? This is crazy. There's all of these items. And that's just one register. If you look at the other one, whole different setup. A million items, dude. You just watched the last 3 episodes of Stranger Things. What were your thoughts, dude? What were your thoughts? Yeah, so I just got those set up. I kind of refined the welcome a little bit. So I touched up on it, and now you have to hit next, and then I have read the rules and accept to be able to actually just like go through it. This is a little farm stand. I still gotta set up the cash register for this, along with this one. That's the botany shop. So, and then I was thinking about maybe in this wall, building a post office. Dude, everyone's complaining about nothing absolutely amazing. Dude, it was incredible. It was incredible. Like, do I think they could have made it, like, a little bit more action-packed and made, like, the battle a little bit longer and, like, drawn out and just, like, a little more complicated? Yeah, dude, I definitely think they could have drawn it out a little bit. And, there's just certain pieces, like, I wish Erica Sinclair had a bigger part. I wish Susie had a bigger part. There's like a lot of little things where like I get what people are saying, dude. I definitely get what's being said. But at the same time, dude, it was still incredible. I got the juice bar all set up. So it's got all the juices. It's so sick, dude. So I'm getting close to, like, being done, but there's still a lot of work to be done, dude. I mean, just to put into perspective, like, the botany shop, bro, this is probably gonna take me a solid 3 hours. Just because look at all of these items. Like, insane amounts, dude. So many things, dude. But it'll be worth it, bro. It'll be worth it. It's all a work in progress. I started taking these work in progress signs and smacking them everywhere. That's still a work in progress. Wish the battle was definitely longer. It was so good. Yeah, dude. Like, I wish it was longer. I wish there was, like, more, like, complications. And that it was just, like, a straight-up battle, dude. Like, you know, half the crew on the verge of death and, like, shit like that. But, you know how it is. I still thought it was great, bro. Nookie frickin' Ninja. Oh my god, dude. I got items, bro. You want me to hit the smoke shop? Hold on. Ready? I'll hit the smoke shop. Oh, wait, I can't buy at these stores. Son of a bitch. Actually, no. Hold on. I forgot I could just talk to Douchebag Daryl. And, Douchebag Daryl has some joints. Thank you, sir. I will take 10 of them. Much too kind. We'll smoke 2 of them down. Ready? Just absolutely fucking chiefing, dude. Is Eddie Van Halen still in business, or did he move away? So, all of the NPCs that I've already swapped the registers to, so like in the blacksmith here, I had 3 NPCs. They doubled up. I don't know what it is, but one day I signed in, and there was just 2 of every NPC, and it was like fucking with a lot of the mechanics of the game. So, what I had to do is I had to fucking get rid of most of the NPCs and delete their, like, their roles or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but, like, basically I have to replace them. And then I think the bug that we were getting, Alex, was caused by the NPC merchant. So, like, these guys, the way that you could interact with the shop and it would pop up, that mod, I guess, has been causing some people some problems. So, I think that's what was causing us that problem that one day. It's either that or because of the, when I had to load up my backup because of the crash, it might have corrupted your player files. So I might just have to delete your player files, which literally all it will do is just empty your inventory, and you'll just have to get everything back in your inventory, but everything else will still be there. Oh my god, unwind, you Canadian heathen, dude. What are you doing in here? Huh? What are you doing, dude? How are you, sir? Alright. Yeah, so we're pretty much nearing release right now. It's just these last couple work in progress that were kind of last minute adds. Like, I didn't have plans to add a farm stand. I didn't have plans to add the botany store, but it just kind of makes sense. And if you're the farm stand person, you can make a little extra money selling some veggies here, too. And then I'm gonna set it up in the bank where you can take these and go and transfer them over to, like, the copper coin and stuff. Yeah, we have a bunch of this to set up. All of this. So, that's what I'll be doing later. I figure it's probably gonna take me 4 to 5 hours. Could take longer, but... Daryl doesn't look happy. Dude, Daryl might not look happy, but he's living the best life he can, dude. Bitchy Richie, on the other hand, is definitely just pissed, dude. But he'll give you a joint if you ask for it. Thank you, dude. Hey, Cornman with the likes. Thank you so much, brother. How we doing, Cornman? You freaking legend. The server is just about on, dude. We're pretty much ready to go. We are pretty much ready to go. So long as I found out what mod was causing the issue. As long as that's figured out, it's pretty much good to go. Yeah, Daryl. Douchebag Daryl does not look too hyped, dude. Oh my... Dude, Alex Tunes, dude. I would make you a mod, but you are just such a dirty dish towel, dude. Good, been trying to catch your streams, but I never see them at work. Dude, no freaking worries, bro. I know how it is, my dude. I know you're a freaking busy man, alright? But I'm just stoked to hear you're doing good. Why do I check my dong? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That's because I have to converse with my brain, dude. You know what I mean? My brain ain't here, it's down there, dude. Alright. Another thing we gotta do is... I think I'm gonna clear this back. In the same way that the juice bar is built into the wall, I think I'm gonna build the post office into this wall. Cause we got the actual mail mechanic, you know what I mean, where you can send letters. So I figure one way that we can do it is, say, you know, for little shops it doesn't matter, you can just kind of walk in, but for the construction person, so let me explain this. Let me go over here. So this is a construction place. In here, there's not going to be any shop, because it would literally be like 1,000 items in there, and it would just be an absolute shit show. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in, you're probably going to end up paying Bob the Builder here, or you're just going to send money, which you do by doing /bank. You would send it to whoever's in charge of all of that. So let's say Alex is in charge of building or something. You would send him a fee, tell him what you want, and he would supply the builds for what it is you're looking for. And in that case, you just go in, you pay him, and you would just go into the benches yourself and just grab what it is you need. If that makes sense. No! Oh, that crashed my game. God damn it. That's another problem I've been having. Is certain benches have been crashing my game. I don't know why. Like I said, last little headaches, dude. Last little headaches. I'm sorry, I know you guys just see a black screen. My game just crashed. Dude, my balls are a fortune teller. The Nina... What is it? The Nina, the Pinta de Santa Maria. Do you in the back while I'm sipping sangria? Will I be able to conquer our enemies and pillage their lands? Bro, you actually would be able to. I have a faction mod. So you and up to... I think it's set to 8. I'll probably change it and do like 5 or 6 or something. But you can team up, create a faction, and go and take over other factions' lands and treasure and all that stuff, dude. It's actually a geek out. And Alex Tunes, dude, if you left a dislike, I swear to God I will ban you from everything you are a part of, dude. I'll tell your fucking mom that you are a heathen, dude. I'll just be like, hey, Mrs. Tunes, your fucking son is a mother... fucking sicko, dude. Blah. But he's already banned, dude. As he should be, dude. As he freaking should be. I've met a lot of dirty dish towels in my days, dude. He is by far the dirtiest fucking dish towel, dude. Just so dirty, dude. How's Keister? Dude, Keister's freaking vibing out. I'm a little sick, dude. I'm sure you guys can tell. I probably sound like shit right now. But I'm doing good, dude. I was pretty bummed out because this morning, dude, I woke up. I was all hyped to get some work done on the server, dude. I literally roll out of bed and just all my electrical appliances just turned off, dude. Just turned off. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Ends up being that someone got in like an accident or something, which like hopefully they're all good. But they fucked up my power, dude. And that shit was out for like 2 hours, bro. So I had to fucking sit around just bored as fuck, dude. Couldn't even make my morning cup of coffee in time, dude. I was like, oh, fuck me, dude. So, yeah. But I got my coffee now. Yep. I also gotta figure out why the voice chat is not working. So if I do /voice chat, it tells me nah. It's just like, dude, listen, nah. Dude, what up, Sleepy? That's a wild little piece of art, dude. Good for you, dude. That's a wild thing to just pop into streams, drop, and then disappear. I also got these wall planters. A bunch of different types of those. Dude, it just makes it look so sick. Walks to the dead guy in the car and told him he fucked up your coffee. Dude, like I said, you know, I hope whatever happened between said person is all good, dude. But did it interfere with my morning coffee / server work, dude? It did. It actually, in fact, really did, dude. Blue. Is there any blue blocks? That's pretty nice, but I don't need like a fucking neon one. That thing's gonna burn your retinas. There's not just like a solid blue block. They have a light blue, but not a dark blue. Fucking dude, this color blue is way more common than that color blue. Fucking, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. You know why they did it, dude? Just to piss me off. That's why it was done, dude. I can sense it. I can literally sense that shit, dude. Fucking ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it, dude? Da-da-da. I'd be down to stream your server tomorrow and just talk to you in voice chat and advertise it a little bit. You can show me everything? Yeah, I'd be down, dude. I don't know if I'll have it ready on the Bisect server tomorrow. That's probably gonna be more likely this weekend. Just cause I'm going on a cruise in like June or July. So, I just had to drop literally fucking, what is it, like 3,200 last week. And then this week I just had to drop fucking, or I gotta drop like 1,300 or something tomorrow. So fucking, as far as like finances and shit, I'm fucking a little tight at the moment. But I'm gonna be getting it all set up on Bisect and everything by this weekend, and then fucking it'll all be open or whatever. You're more than welcome to join up in like this normal server. I know it's not the Bisect one, but I can still show you everything. It just would be something where others couldn't join. If you want to wait until others can join, then it'll probably be closer to this weekend. Yeah, fucking Cruz has been chewing my frickin' wallet, bro. Because I'm paying for me and my lady, dude, so it's a solid fucking, like, 40... What is it, like 4,300 or something? But it's worth it. Cruises are so sick, dude. Do. That actually looks pretty sweet. That's fine. I just mean you giving me a tour? Yeah, dude, I don't mind. I can do that, sir. Okay. Now how? Dude, that's actually gonna look pretty sweet. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fucking straight Narmagarnar, dude. That's fucking Nar to the fucking 3rd degree, dude. If you were to compare that to Burns, dude, that's the worst degree of burn right there, dude. That's how fucking Nar we are. When it comes to just building post offices, apparently. Ba-da-da-da-da, fucking Narmagarnar. Nookie Ninja knows about Narmagarnar, dude. Not too many people do, but if there's one person who I 100% can confirm, because I've seen it with my own eyes, it is Nookie Ninja, dude. He knows a thing or two about Narmagarnar, dude. Practically fucking helped invent the term, dude. Do. I'm Slim, the Shady is just a fake alias to say me with in case I get chased by space aliens. Dude, wanna know what fucking Slim Shady song is so fire, dude? It's I think it's called Last Hit. Is that what it is? Hold on, I can in fact confirm, dude, in 2 seconds. Last Hit Original, I believe it's called. Yeah, Last Hit Original. Bro, Nookie Ninja, dude. When you get when you get a chance, dude, alright? Listen to the song America Part 2 by Locksmith. Alright? Listen to it, dude. I know you're a busy man, dude, but I'd like to think that I never let you down when it comes to a song suggestion, dude. Alright, so, despite your busyness, dude, when you get a fucking chance, just give it a listen, dude. Just give it a listen, tell me what you think. Yeah, dude, it's so sick. Also, I can help pay. I was hoping that I could do a Hytale giveaway when you open the server, but gifting this game is a pain. I mean, if you want to, I don't want to, like, sit there and force anybody's hand or whatever, but I will say the Hytale servers are much more expensive. It's literally double the price of a Minecraft one. So if I was to open one that just allowed, what's it called? 10 people in, it would be like 30-something bucks a month, dude, and that's just to let 10 people in. If I'm gonna do one that's can allow any number of people, it's gonna be fucking, I'm pretty sure, like, closer to like 40-something a month, dude, which is fucked. But I'm willing to pay it so long as people are having fun, dude. That's my main motive. I guess Bisect has it set up too, where you can allow for donations for your server. So I was thinking about just setting that up where if people want to join, if they're enjoying it and they want to make sure that the server can stay open or whatever, they can go ahead and do that. But I just more so want to make sure that people are having a good time, dude. That's all I really give a shit about. Okay. So let me see. I'm trying to think, dude. You should charge a monthly subscription to your server if possible to, I'm sure people wouldn't mind helping. The only thing with that is by charging a monthly subscription, I think I could get in trouble because technically I would be charging for free mods that people have made, which is like, you know, you technically can't do it or whatever. Versus if I were to do it based off donations, I'm not requiring anybody to pay or anything like that. It's just purely like if you want to support the server, then you can sit there and support it or whatever. I can't tell if I love that or hate it. With the blue at the bottom. Obviously, I'm gonna have to make way for like a door and stuff. I'm trying to think how I can get this set up. I could put an NPC in there with dialogue similar to Willy Welcome that tells people to go and put the letters into a chest. And then whoever runs the post office could essentially... they'd just be able to go grab the chest and then bring it to everywhere. Whoever's writing the letters would just have to be like, to, bakery, to whatever, or like to specific person or whatever. He could get away with it if it was YouTube memberships, but we would have to get you to 500 subs first. I'm not even worried about the whole money thing. It's more like my main motive with this server was just like, I want to give people that already enjoy this game a completely new experience in this game that you're not going to find elsewhere. You know what I mean? That was like the most important thing to me. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes down to it, dude, I just want people to like load in and just have a good time, dude. Like, I don't want people to have to worry about like memberships not affording to be able to get in or like anything like that. It's just like, if people are generous enough to where they want to like donate and help out the server, dude, it means the world. It helps things out in more ways than I could explain. But at the end of the day, dude, I'm just so content with people just like having a good time on the server, dude. Truly. Alright. I'm trying to think. I wish it was like a garage door. So I could put like a little garage, like a loading dock door. Put it right there. Put the door. Maybe like a window. Let's do this first. This is the thing with the buildings, is they always look like shit at first, dude. So it's always like kind of tough to tell where to take it, I do have to go one block further. So it's actually even. My MC server is only 15 Canadian dollars for 20 people, 40 USD for Hytale is crazy. I know. That's what I mean, dude. Like, it's definitely, it definitely sucks, to put it lightly, you know what I mean, in terms of like a monthly payment. But as long as people are utilizing the server and it, it's doing good. Like, if I notice that nobody's really, like, enjoying it, and we gotta, like, shut it down or whatever the case may be, so be it. But I hope that's not the case, obviously. Yeah, I just hope, people enjoy it, dude, have a good time, get a unique experience, dude. Okay. So now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This one's gotta come back. Fucking bada bang, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. God damn it. Fucking ba-da-ba-bam. There we go. Okay, so now it's even. We got the door. Even if I help you pay for it, the server is 100% yours, 100% your blood, sweat, and tears. I just want to be there to play on the server. Oh, dude, no matter what, bro, you and everybody else is more than freaking welcome on the server, dude. More than welcome. It'll be fun for you to unwind, because you'll be one of the few people that has access to, the, what's it called? Commands and stuff. So you're gonna have some fun shit to do in this server, dude. Let me see, what type of windows? Ooh, like a blue? Dude, that might look fucking sweet, huh? Damn. Okay. The only thing... Oh, you wanna know? There we go. Wait a second. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, dude, am I fucking losing my mind? Okay. Do that. Do that. Whoa. There it is. How's that look, dude? That's fucking pretty sweet, dude. That's pretty sweet. Let's see about a door. I'm thinking probably the blue glass door. Because this just looks so clean, dude. Look at that. Fucking bang. And then... Cavern. I was thinking something like this, but I don't know how that's gonna look. And this is for right above the door. I don't know. It's just too plain. But it's tough because you never really know what the fuck to add to like a fucking post office or something. Okay. I wonder. Even like, I don't know how it would look, but like an awning or something might be sick, bro. That might be fucking, honestly, pretty cool. Trying to think. Maybe? Maybe one of the canopies? It actually does look pretty cool. Let's try this one. Okay, that's pretty cool. How come? Well, that's like so low. You can't even get in and you just hit your head. Alright, I like this one because I can get it right above that door. I think that actually looks pretty good, dude. I do like that. Maybe some windowsills. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Just to make it like a little bit like more three-dimensional, you know what I mean? Like right now it's just so, it's so flat. Doesn't help that YouTube doesn't like showing Hytale. It's like it doesn't think it's a game or something. There are literally only 5 people streaming Hytale right now in the entire YouTube platform. Honestly, dude, that does kind of blow my mind. I figured this would be way, way, way more popular, but I guess not, right? Yeah, I don't even stream this with the intention of like, oh, like, you know, I hope this is like super popular and does well and like da-da-da-da-da. For me, it's just, I genuinely love this game so much, dude, that like, I just have a geek out of a time streaming it. And hopefully there's, you know, a handful of people, dude, that are on the same boat where they just fucking enjoy the game. And I know there's a handful of people that probably inevitably want to create a server or something like that. So even if these videos literally only help fucking one person in the world out there, dude, that's more than enough for Keister, dude. I genuinely just love this game so much that, like, for me, it's like, if people want to watch, hell yeah, dude. Stoked to have them here. Always hyped to answer questions or help out however I can. But if it ends up being dead streams, bro, I never really mind, because I just kind of do my thing, dude. I just zone out and frickin' listen to some music or, like, play a movie in the background, dude, and just fucking do my thing, dude. And I know that this game's only not popular right now just because it's A, not available on Steam, and B, it's not available on console. So they are missing out on so many players. But it's because they're building it to be pretty much the best version of the game they can, and then releasing it on console later. And it'll be cross-platform then. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like that for the post office. Just because everything else is so nice and, like, elaborate. This just feels so, like, dead, bro. It feels so dead. One of them has 2 million subs and there's only 15 people watching. Holy crap, that's how you know it's dead. It's pretty crazy, though, because most of the time when I stream this on YouTube, granted it's usually earlier in the day, it usually does pretty well on YT, dude. It usually gets, like, a solid 8 to 10 viewers at a time. And then there's times where I've had consistent, like, 20 people watching, which is pretty wild. So I guess it's kind of one of those things where it sucks there's not a lot of people watching. But for the people that are fans of this game that are looking for content, you're kind of part of, like, a niche group that, like, you know, if only 5 people are freaking streaming it, dude, some people are bound to hop in here and dig it. Yo, what up, K3? How we doing, you freaking legend? Welcome, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I don't know if I'm fucking with the post office right there, dude. I might do, like, an actual physical building. I was kind of trying to do it for the sake of ease of whoever works the post office being able to not have to come all the way down here, but who cares, dude? We got vehicles, we got a bunch of stuff, dude. Hey, thank you for the share, K3. Appreciate that, my dude. Hope you're doing well. If me, you, and Alex all stream it, we would have 50% of the Hytale viewers. Dude, I'm telling you, the people that do, like, play this game, that are looking for the content and shit, bro. I had one dude in here, what was it, maybe like 2 days ago? Just the nicest person ever, dude, honestly. Shout out to the person. I wish I could remember their name. But they were in here the other day, dude. And they were just the nicest person ever. They're like, dude, like, amazing work, da-da-da-da-da, just, like, hyping up the builds or whatever. And then they started asking me, they're like, would you ever be interested in, like, selling the files of, like, the game or whatever? And I was just like, oh, dude, like, as much as I appreciate that, I was like, it's just more so one of those things where, like, I'd probably just make the files public and just give people access to them if it ever got to that point. I was like, you know, as much as I appreciate the cash offer, dude, like, I'm just much more hyped that people are actually interested in something I've spent this amount of time on. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Let's pack a schmackin', dude. This one's for Nookie Ninja. I know he's probably not still watching. This game is not his cup of tea. So that's why I truly appreciate him even taking the time out of his busy day, as well as all you guys, to tune in, dude. But let's take a schmackin', and this one's for Nookie, dude. Let's go. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. Unwind, if you're still in here, what are you streaming today? Are you doing more of that, what is it? Half-Life? Is that what it is? I think that's the name of it. Gonna try to finish Half-Life today, then back to Skyrim this weekend. There you go, dude. What is that Half-Life game? I saw you playing it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to hop in the stream. I never heard of that one before. But to be honest, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, just a lot of the games you play, I've never heard of, dude, because you play a lot of indie games and stuff, but different versions of indie games than what I play. You know, I do I'm trying to think, not that you don't play Repo and Schedule 1 and stuff like that, but that's more along the lines of what I do, versus I know you're into Deltarune, that game, what's it called? The other one you always play other than Deltarune? I always forget the name of that one. No, not fucking Hytale. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure it begins with an H, dude. Why can't I think of it? I can't even remember. Oh my god, I'm fried. Game was made in 1998. Holy crap, dude. It's an oldie. I don't know why I'm just jumping around when I got shit to do. Dude, wait until nighttime, guys, when you see these two stands glowing, bro. They look so good. These builds came out incredible, bro. This one wound up like a whimsical little castle, bro. And at first, I was like, oh, I don't think I like that. And then the more I just sat back and looked at it and just really gave into it, dude, I was like, wow, that looks so good, dude. This is another thing that I was able to add. I didn't realize it was floating. That looks a little bit goofy, but you can't really tell from well, no, you can tell from right there, but over here you can't. Too bad. Ready? I'm gonna show you guys something cool, dude. This is something that I just recently added as a mod. Alright, it looks like a normal book shelf. Nope, just a treasure room. So sick. I love little things like that, dude. I feel like it adds so much to the game, dude. Also, you should post little Hytale shorts to advertise your server. I know. I gotta start dropping more videos, and dropping more shorts and stuff. I've been slacking because I wasn't really at the point in the server to where I felt confident in advertising it. To be honest, there was still so much work to be done, but with how much has been done in this server, dude, I'm confident as ever that I feel like I can start to kind of advertise this and get the word out a bit. Making a funny commercial would go hard. Dude, that would be a geek out. I would need the help of someone who's, like, better with editing, though. You know what I mean? If I was to go to, like, that degree. Just because I'm not very good at, like, editing things or, like, you know, other than just, like, basic-ass edits. Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. Going down to the vault, dude. Look at this, dude. So this will be where people can store stuff that they, like, want to make sure is not getting fucked with. You know what I mean? Even though there is the personal locks and stuff. But down here, you'll have the bank doors will lock at night. So you'll have that locked. You'll have these locked. You have the bedrock all around, even behind the chests. And then your chest itself locks. So there will be 3 different layers of protection. I guess 4, because the doors, the bedrock, and with the simple claims, they can't build the break, or they can't break the builds. Jesus Christ. Get 3-second clips of each store locations with some voiceover work. Just put that all together and boom, trailer. Honestly, dude, that's a good idea, Unwind. I gotta start reflecting some fucking ideas your way sometimes, you sick fuck. Like, dude, I'm hyped that pretty much all the shops are, like, good to go. Well, I can't even say that, dude. I still got so much work ahead of me, dude. So much, because I still gotta do this. This was the general store. I'm changing it to decorations. This is the Arcanist shop. So I gotta do this one and the register here. I gotta do the register for all the decorations, which is gonna be hundreds of items, bro. Literally hundreds. I gotta set up an NPC with all these different random weapons at a random, like, spot. I gotta do the registers for the botany shop, the farm stand, and potentially the what's it called here? Post office. And then if the custom merchant mod ends up being the one that's causing us problems, then I'm gonna have to delete that mod, which is gonna get rid of Barney Baguette. It's gonna get rid of Felipe de Fupa, and I think like 1 or 2 others that I'll have to reprogram as well. But it's all part of the process, dude. It's nothing that I'm shocked by. Like, dude, this is already the culmination of, like, at least 100 hours of work, dude. That's, like, being modest about it. Honestly. This shit fucking takes so goddamn long. And I have to set up NPC dialogue at every place. So if you go in and you do F to interact, it doesn't just do like nothing. You'll at least get like a dialogue that'll, you know, be some funny message kind of telling you who, you know, Donnie and everybody else is. But at the end of the message, it'll direct you to the register to buy what you need there. All you would have to do is a PNG of your character with the microphone in his hand on one of the corners of the screen with the locations changing in the background as you're talking. Dude, that... God damn it. You're a smart fella. I don't know how to do, like, any of that. That's my problem. Like, the PNG or, like, anything. My character would be a geek out, dude, to just have talking. I wonder if this ended up getting fixed. Looks like it did. Can't remember. Wait a second. What the hell? I swear, I just looked up. I just looked up there and it was not there. 100%. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. That's just literally... I might as well just take care of that now before I forget. I was like, where the fuck's the hammer? I didn't realize I didn't even touch it. That's so weird, because it was already Okay, yeah. Not even sure what I did different, but... We fucking did it, dude. We did it. Alright. And then it just drops me. Oh my. We got the little boat shop. I'll do that again. Don't hold anything. Screenshot it. Then just go to background remover. Oh, you're saying... do it like this. But hold a microphone, take a screenshot, do background remover, add it as a PNG. I gotcha. Oh, son of a bitch. The Force is strong with you, Padawan. Should I travel to Tatooine? Call in the ship and travel to Tatooine. I still gotta set up an art studio too, and a library, and a cathedral. But most of the shit that I'm saying I gotta do is all stuff that'll be things I'm actively working on as the server's already open. You know what I mean? Like, not all of this has to be done before the server drops, dude. The cool thing is, they have these, which is the little signs. So if you see a sign that says WIP in front of something, that'll let you know it's a work in progress and it's not done yet. Yeah, look at this shit at night, dude. Looks so dope. So sick. God, I'm really not looking forward to having to set up these fucking things, dude. There's so many. Between just the two of these, I'm gonna say, fuck, man, probably 1,300 items that I'm gonna have to set. It's gonna fucking suck, dude. It's gonna fucking suck. I mean, it's not like the most difficult thing in the world. Just annoying. God damn. Fucking wild. I hate how that looks at night. I'll tell you what, I'll build something into this wall still, but that's not gonna fucking do it for me for the post office. I wonder what I could do. Oh. Oh. I wonder if I... What would that even... Let's just do block, I guess. Blue cloth. See, I'm rattled at the fact they don't just have, like, blue block. You know, that, like... Fucking flabbergasted, dude. Motherfucking flabbergasted, dude. I mean... That doesn't even look blue. Not even in the inventory, dude. Well, first, hold on. Let's sleep it off. Oh, that fucking doesn't even look blue, dude. How do you fuck up that bad, huh? Oh, fucking son of a bitch. I wonder... Oh, no, because that fucking leads to... Son of a bitch, dude. It's a fucking conundrum. It's a fucking conundrum here. Motherfucking... Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm just gonna have to rethink it, I think. I like really don't want to do the programming for like the shops or whatever, but I'm like, honestly, I know it needs to get done. You know, even more so than a post office or, what's it called? Motherfucking art gallery. Over here. I'm trying to debate if I should put seeds first or plants. Probably seeds, right? Ready? I'm just happy I already got the items put in, dude. That's probably the most annoying part. I haven't used this thing in a little bit. Oh my god. So fucking funny, dude. I love that. That's probably one of my favorite mods right there. Deadliest catch without the crabs. Do. See, it's like, it's not the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? It's just so monotonous. And to have to do it fucking over 1,000 times is just fucking wild. But we've already done well over that, so. And I think they said they're gonna do an update on this mod that allows me to move things up and down. So that'll be pretty cool, being able to kind of separate things. I try to keep them separated, but when you get item shops this big, you're fucking you're not gonna win. Like, I'm sure there's probably things in here that are duplications and all that, but whatever, right? Do. God damn, it's crazy to just think how much is fucking in here. Holy shit. And the worst part is, I'm sure, as the server opens, it's inevitable things will have to be adjusted too, you know what I mean? So I'll probably end up having to do some fucking adjustments and all that fun stuff. Just make sure that last one was Willow, okay. God damn, there are so many seeds. I think I'm gonna end up having to do 2 registers at each of these places. And it's gonna fuck up a lot with the setup, but if we gotta, we gotta. Oh my god. I feel like I was unaware that there was this fucking many seeds. Holy shit. God damn. Alright. Hey, what's up, Derwallo? What shop mod is this? This one is called... Let me see. Hold on one sec. Seeds bush, seeds bush. This one is called... Let me see. Barter Shop by Macapar Team. Absolutely fantastic, dude. It's got these registers that you can put down and set up. You can enable it to have unlimited stock. You can change the name, set up who has access to it and who runs the shop. And then on top of that, you can change like how many things can go in, the chest range for it. A really good mod. And then you can also put down one of these. It's an auctioneer, and it's the same thing, but you can run auctions. It's so cool, dude. Yeah, shout out to who made that mod and every other mod that I'm using, dude. You guys are freaking legends. Wow, I'm surprised I actually found where I was. See, even if it's just one person like that per stream that I can just help out, that'll do it for me, dude. That's why I live stream these, because I know that I have a lot of questions about doing this, so if I can help people answer the questions I've already kind of encountered, then why not, right? We're getting so close to the end, holy shit. Just for the seeds. It's a fucking tip of the iceberg for the actual stuff. I fear that everything else is just gonna be chaotic, dude. Like all the plants and stuff. As much as I want to separate it by like hanging and all that, I'm just gonna wait until the mod comes out that allows me to do that, and then do it that way. Or sorry, the update to that mod, I should say. That's so crazy. I can't even believe that there's this many fucking seeds. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. See, this is the way to do it for like these bigger inventory ones. Is just kind of find one thing like, you know, seeds or flowers or something, and just start breaking it down that way. And you'll slowly just start to break down that inventory, dude. But it's fucking monotonous. There's no goddamn denying that. All the seeds. You should check out Better Shop Auction. That's the mod I swapped to, and it's inside. Also, the dev behind it is responding. I swapped to it, and it's insane. Oh, whoa. What mod update you waiting on? Sorry, didn't hear. I'm waiting for the, what's it called? Them to update it so that in the list, you can move items up or down. So that I can put like all the flowers together, all of the seeds together, you know, that sort of thing. But at least with this right there, that's all the seeds taken care of. So there's that. And dude, honestly, I'm gonna look into that mod, but at this point I'm so heavily invested in this mod, because like I have so many shops, bro. Like, let me show you this real quick. So I have a tavern, a restaurant, a brewery, a bakery. That's just a town hall and a police station. A music shop, a butcher, a furniture store, a potion shop, a smoke shop, a blacksmith. That's decorations. That right there is hardware. This is... What is that right there? The builder? Yeah, the construction, the arcanist shop, clothes shop, and then a bank. So most of it, you know, like things like the furniture and stuff are already programmed with so many items, dude, that to restart would literally cost me like 12 hours, bro, at least. Pretty sure you can move that already. You just have to edit it in the config. Really, dude? If I could do that, I would for sure do it. But if I had to, like, reprogram everything... Oh. Because this is my second time having to do it. Because before, everybody was set up like this. But these merchants always break, dude. I don't know what it is. They just do not, like... They don't operate very well, if I was to be honest. So that's when I made the switch over to the other style. Like this. So now I got that. And then I'm going to set up each NPC to have their own dialogue. But, dude, it's been a hell of a work in progress. The server is going to be open this weekend, I'm hoping. So, hopefully, by this freaking weekend, dude, we'll have, this open, ready to go in public, dude. Still a lot of work to be done, dude. And then basically, what I'll have to do is, I mean, maybe I will go down the line and do like the hanging plants, like this. That's probably my best bet. Do the hanging and then the wall. All that stuff. Did you already protect your spawn? I did. So, spawn, everything is under claim. So anything that's in this blue is claimed and cannot be broken, stolen from, anything like that. But just as extra precaution, I have personal locks set on every chest, so only I can access them. Or whoever runs the shop. So let's say I have one of my buddies hop on who's gonna run the bar. He would be able, or I would be able to come in here, go to manage owners, add him to the bar list. So any money that the bar makes, he would make money from it. And then he would also have access to the locks of this chest. And then also have access to a lock on the door, should they like. Yeah, so everything's protected by simple claims as well as personal locks. And I think what I'll do for the first week or so, well, depending, I'll probably end up, doing this mod called High Limits that limits people from being able to leave a certain area. So I'll probably limit people to this area for maybe at least like the first couple days. So they just get a hang of the roles, get a hang of like everything, and or maybe I'll just do it for the first session. I feel like 2 days is kind of fucking pretty wild, dude. You know what I mean? Maybe just like the first session, the first hour or something, just like lock people to the section and just have them explore. What mod you using to claim that area? As far as I know, there is only one mod that really protects everything you need. That's called Simple Claims. But I've already tested it, like Simple Claims and everything, and Simple Claims protects your stuff. It protects your doors. It protects things from being broken, your chest from being interacted with. So I already know all this stuff works. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Hardwood. Dude, I've been meaning to fix that for so long. I don't know why the hell I built it the other way. But that is a lot better. Let me see. Pretty sure everybody can place water buckets in your spawn. If you want, you could send me. Oh, dude, no, I appreciate it, bro, but right now it's closed to the public. I don't trust sending out any IP information until I get a bisect server that has its own private IP. But I appreciate you, my dude. And this is all a work in progress, and only people that can be trusted will be added to it, so I don't really fear it all that much, you know what I mean? I'll constantly keep backup, so if we do get an asshole that comes in here and fucks shit up, we'll just load in the other backup. Yeah, pretty much everybody that's going to be joining, either I already know or my buddy Unwind already knows. So pretty much everybody that's joining I know can be trusted. And every action is cataloged. So anything, literally any action in this game is recorded in a file. Where if anything gets fucked up or anything like that, I can literally go in, see exactly who fucked anything up, and just be able to boot them right away. So I do not fear it all that much. Alright. I gotta keep configuring this. Is that a mod you have, or does the base game provide the logger? What do you mean? That records all, like, the information in the server? Is that what you mean, Dragon Nighthawk? And by the way, welcome, my dude. How are we doing? That's just base part of the game, I'm pretty sure. If you just go, so if you quit out of here, you go into your worlds, you right click and then go into open folder. There is a folder called logs. And if you just click on the most recent log or whatever, I'm pretty sure is what it is. And it'll show you every single thing that's been done. Which is pretty cool, dude. You can also edit any file in this game. So if there's anything, let's say there's a potion that in your server you want to last double the amount of time, you can go in, edit the file, and change the duration of those items. Literally anything in this game can be changed and, like, upgraded and swapped around. It's really cool, dude. By the way, guys, appreciate all the new faces in the channel, dude. Hope everyone's having a good day, just vibing. Okay, cool, didn't know. Yeah, dude, hopefully that helps you out. It's nice that it's not a mod and that you can just kind of just use or utilize it, you know? Alright. So now, I guess, let's just go down the line. And like I said, all the hanging plants, start with those. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Yeah, because then I have a bunch of these, like, wall planter ones. But I want to put those up, I guess, after the... What's it called here? The hanging ones. Doo-doo-doo. So many freaking plants. Son of a bitch. And I guess... Oh, wait. I guess I don't even have to worry about it to that degree. In terms of, like, trying to keep them separated too much. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure the person who created the mod said that they were going to be updating it so there's like a way to move things up or down. But I don't know, I kind of just try to keep it at least some degree set up, you know what I mean? Or else it just ends up being a clusterfuck, dude. Even these, like, I always forget that there's so fucking many of these, too. God damn. Did I get that yellow one? I did. I did. I still gotta watch the last episode. Actually, I'm 2 episodes behind in Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. I gotta watch that. Man, right there's a lot of the boxed ones. That's probably what I'll do next. So if I understood you right, you saying every block break is in the logs file. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I could be wrong in terms of like location of where it is, but there is a spot in your file somewhere where everything is cataloged and recorded so that if anything were to get fucked up, you can see exactly what and by who. Yeah, if you don't find it in your logs file, just kind of play around in your files a little bit. Obviously, don't go fucking with anything. But, somewhere in your logs file, you will find that. Or, sorry, somewhere in your world's, you know, your folder, you'll find it. Damn, there's a lot of those wall planters. That's gonna be crazy. God damn. That's a wall box. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. There we go. Getting so close. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing of the default game yet. Are you sure? maybe it is a mod, maybe I'm getting things twisted, but I'm pretty sure I've even checked on worlds and like my test saves where I don't have mods downloaded or like applied, you know what I mean? So I'm not too sure. I guess just look into it. Always better to look into something than take somebody's word for it. There's one. Okay. So now all the seeds, and then we got all of our hanging plants, and then we'll do all of our wall planters slash ones that are in the planters already, and that'll put us in a good boat, dude. We'll still have a bunch to do after that because there's still all the basic ass plants and stuff, but fuck it, right? Fuck it. Do 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 do. Can you show me where it's located? Can't find it. Let me try to find it for you. I'm pretty sure it's just in logs. Yeah, you just go into logs. Just make sure, because your game will have so much data that you think you're at the bottom and then it goes back to the middle and like reloads more. Make sure you're actually at the bottom to the very last like log or whatever. But it like logs all of your info. And it'll show who spawn certain things in. And I only know that because I was looking through the logs the other day because I got a corrupt file. And when I did that, I was able to see a bunch of info pertaining to Alex, who usually plays with us. It showed a bunch of info as far as like things that he spawned in, things that he like changed, and all of that different stuff. The logs are just chat/console stuff, not block breaks. I don't know. It shows me, so maybe it is a mod. It shows me. I do have a bunch of, like, server mods and stuff like that, so it could 100% just be part of one of those. That of which I am unsure. Alright, the next is gonna be all those fucking window or wall boxes. These goddamn things. Yeah, there's for sure a chance it could just be a mod or something that shows it, but I don't know. I'm able to see it all. God damn, that's already a lot of stuff, dude. But here's what I'm thinking, because it is 5:30, dude. We're getting close to dinner time. I'm thinking that maybe what I'll do is end the stream, finish programming at least, well, not programming, setting up the item shop in the botany shop here. And then from there, we'll finish up over here doing the farm one, which has, you know, equally as much. Actually, I think the botany actually has a little bit more. It does. Holy crap. So it's good we started out with this one. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll be able to work on that one. And then those will be, besides for the decoration shop, which is still pretty important to get done. The arcane shop, not so much. But we'll get those done later on, hopefully. And maybe by tonight I can get those 4 things done, which are like kind of the last big projects other than setting up some NPC dialogue. Checking to see if it's the NPC merchant thing that's causing the bug for us. If it is, I gotta delete them, set up a shop for a couple more stores like the restaurant and the bakery, and then yeah, dude, I mean, each stream, dude, we are just getting those small percentages closer to being able to fully frickin' release this, dude. And honestly, I'm pretty stoked for that. I'm pretty stoked. Real quick, I kind of want to try some. Really? Shit. Alright, never mind. But, alright, yeah, let's go ahead. We'll close out the stream here, because we're almost 2 hours in anyway. Alright, so before I close out, dude, let me just say thank you to each and every single one of you that tuned in, even if just briefly, or to, you know, figure out some details or whatever, dude. I'm glad that I'm able to help anybody if they have questions with it. But with that being said, dude, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. If I end up doing a later stream, hopefully I see you there. But if not, have an amazing rest of your day. Take care. And most importantly, stay amazing. Alright, my dudes. Appreciate you guys. And like I said, hopefully I see you on the next one. Later.